Hi guys, recently Samsung have launched one of the new model called Samsung Galaxy A70. I've got one for myself and tried it out for quite some time, and now today I would like to share with you what do I like about this Samsung Galaxy A70. So let's get into it. On the first look of this phone, the screen has impresses me a lot because it is like a full screen size screen on the phone itself. It's about 6.7 inch of the screen, where you can have a bigger screen to watch some of your movies, photos, or whatever you like. And at the back of this phone, if you can see, the phone has some curves on the end of all the sides, on the top, bottom, and then on the left and on the right. This will actually help us to have a better grip on the phone itself. If you can see on the back, there's three lenses here for the camera. One lens is for the normal shooting lens, which they have 32 megapixel, which is a very big resolution for a small camera like this, which impresses me a lot. And what is the thing that shocked me was its aperture. Its aperture is what, for 1.7, which literally can shot very nice night shots with this camera. At the same time, they also have a wide angle lens here. The wide angle lens here is about 8 megapixel, which is not as big as the normal one, but it's good enough for a wide angle lens with the f2.2 aperture. And the other one is the depth field, where you can actually focus on certain area or certain items and it blur out on the side. So it is very good for those portrait photos. Later on, I will show you how the effect of this three camera has. And the front here, they also have a front camera, which is also 32 megapixel with f2 aperture. It means you can have your selfie at night as well. It will be very beautiful for your photos. And let's have a look on the security. This phone has 4 types of security. One is the pattern that you can use for your password, and then you have your numbering password. You have your biometric, means that fingerprint password, and also face detection. What I can say about the face detection was it is pretty accurate. Whenever I put in on my face and on it, it will automatically unlock and I can use it immediately. So this is what pretty good for a user like me, which sometimes I have too many things in my hand and I couldn't actually key in the password with my finger. Besides the security, what do I love the most about this phone was its camera. Let me go through some of the functions that they have in this phone camera. First, of course they have the panorama, and then they do have the Pro version where you can use to adjust the ISO, white balance, and also the composition, and of course flash on or off, timer, and then the ratio of the photo, and also some of the metering focus point for the photo as well. And then they do have one live focus where you can blur whatever things they have on the side there. So you can adjust the effect, the blurriness accordingly within 1 to 1.5 meters. And then you have the normal photos, the wide angle photo. For video, you also have the wide angle photos and also the normal photos. They do have a super slow mo on the phone itself, and also of course slow motion. And the last functions that they have is the hyperlapse for the camera. So let's check out the normal lens, the wide angle lens, and also the depth lens differences on the photo. There's another thing that impresses me a lot was the Wi-Fi speed. I've compared with other phones in the market, like even iPhone. They could not beat the receiving speed that this phone has. What do I really love about is the great navigations that they have for this phone. If you can see, it navigates very fast, even already been used for quite some time, and I do not have any problem doing all my daily activities with this phone. This phone is basically created for those people who loves to take photos, doing social medias activities like watching YouTube, posting on Facebook, Instagram, and then many more. I felt that with the price that they are offering now, Ringgit Malaysia 1799, this phone is one of the most worthwhile phone to take. Even though they have a lot of other brands who offers depth and also wide angle lenses, but I found out that its camera quality was great. The only setback of this phone was it was not being able to use Samsung Pay. But as for now, I don't think I need any Samsung Pay, so it's fine for me. So that's all folks for today. I do hope that you like my review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.